Hello and welcome to another Doing Stuff with me, Beard. We are going to be doing a bit more on the Swift GTi today. Some things happened off camera. I had a nice day and I was sat in the car and I started taking out the center console and then everything came out of the car pretty much. So yeah, let's go have a look inside and see what's happened. So yeah, we spent a bit of time on a nice sunny day decimating the interior of the Swift. So that was good. I have noticed that I've been getting little bits of water collection going on. I'm not entirely sure if I've got a leak or if it's condensation, because I did notice the other day that it was really very condensatey, clouded on the windows, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I do at some point want to remove the dash. I just need to figure out how. I may need some extra hands for doing that one as well, because I'll need to label everything up at the same time. But I think my main thing that I kind of want to do today is maybe remove a few more bits. Oh god, I'm in the dark. Remove a few more bits, and maybe figure out where I need to do. I bought a load of rust converter type stuff, paints and whatnot. So figure out where I'm definitely going to be using those. Start figuring out maybe where I can get the wiring out of the way to do that. And a bit of cleaning, just pottering really. Until we have some consistent not raining weather, I can't do anything very on the external of the car. I do need to try and figure out. So the trim that's in here is gone. I think this is still something that's sealed all the way around. It's just got like a trim that goes around the edge to make it look nicer. Also, my door trim isn't really a proper door trim. Well, actually, I suppose it's that bit that's the... that. I'm still figuring stuff out on this car, like what's doing what. What I could probably do is replacing some things. Yeah, I don't think half this stuff is stuff that I can easily replace, but future me problems. Yeah, so let's start with getting the side skirts off, shall we? That should be a fairly easy job. So these are not held on by much at the moment. On the back there appears to be just like an Allen key bolt. And I'm pretty sure this is just held on with a zip tie. Oh, this is going to take ages. But yeah, no, like I say, had one of those that escalated quickly moments with the interior, because I hadn't planned on removing it all yet. My plan was to get the engine out first, and then I could move on from there. These are technically pull pops, because I removed this partly the other day, but it's actually easier to slide these off and then pull these off separately. I might leave those in there now, just to block those holes up. Yeah, standard plastic skirts. No fiberglass bollocks here. So what I want to do is say I've got a bunch of rust converting type paints and sprays, and then some stuff for, what's it, rust encapsulator is its title. A bit fancy really for something that just says prevents rust, more rust. To add everywhere to keep it in good nick. And then where needed, I've got some top coat paint. But what I mostly wanted to do was just double check these sills. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a little bit rough in certain spots, and I've got some rust coming through from, I think, previous repairs, so I want to get those treated. But I do actually want to paint everything in here, I think, even if it's just brushed, because I mean, it looks shit, doesn't it? It's not great, and it'll give me a chance to neaten it all up, put some preventative type stuff all over everything. There's other things I need to look at. That's like the interior light switch, and it's garbage. Well, that can come out now. Interior trim bit. Sweet, another bit removed. Yeet! Yeah, and I just need to do the same on the other side, which is going to be awkward because it's against the fence and I can't be arsed to push it back. We'll come back to that in a second once in a bit. But yeah, I keep getting little pools of water. In fact, let me get my glove off. There we go. The wiring on high ground, and then it won't be a problem. Yeah. But I think, like I say, due to the amount, because with the amount of rain that we have had, it doesn't look like it's coming down from anywhere. So I think it might just be from condensation, I don't know. We shall see. Yeah, right, what am I going to do now? Looks kind of weird without the side skirts on. I am just kind of curious as to if I can easily get the wing off. So I am just going to have a bit of an attempt just to see what it looks like under there without the wing on. Obviously, no guarantee that both sides are exactly the same, but it's worth a gander, isn't it? I don't know how attached this is. Not at all is the answer. Not even to the indicators. Cool. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty damn good. I think that's not in any way that's meant. Don't know. Could have been in a bit of a. Yeah, this has possibly been in a shunt at some point, because that's a little bit bent out. We've got some bending on these bits which I didn't really notice before, but I don't think it's a problem. And then Unknown shocks. Yeah. So I'll leave that on for now. I'm definitely going to end up treating the inside of these. So they bolt onto something. Wait a minute. That bolts onto something that isn't there anymore. There isn't a... I may have to make some brackets. Yeah, that's got one. So there's a little bracket that's missing on this side, so I think this side has crunched something at some point. That'll be interesting when I come around to putting it all together properly. Again, not anything I'm worried about, I don't think, he says unconvincingly. Right, anyway, deal with things you can deal with, not things you can't. Let's, just turn the volume up on my phone. For now, let's dry out the inside. What I might do is detach all the wiring so I can get it out the way, so that I can spray in bits of this, whatchamacallit, rust converter, because we've got, I really want to retape this wire up with something better as well, because it is kind of just running in against bits of metal, which is not good. Oh, that is such a mess of wiring in there, man. I've definitely got some fixing to do of the wiring, because this is horrible. But I need to get this all out of the way, I think. So let's figure out what I can unplug to get this loom down. Because there's not a lot. There's literally just the loom down this side. I don't think I'll probably take that with it as well, but that is mostly disconnected anyway, because that literally just goes over to some plugs which I think go to the fuel pump, maybe, and the speakers that aren't there, because I don't have brackets for them, which I might put brackets in for, we'll see, or make some door cards, I don't know. Right, anyway, sorry, thinking too many things, not doing enough things. Yeah, let's figure out what I can disconnect, because one thing that this car does well, that I've noticed, is disconnect plugs. So see if that'll balance. Yeah, so it's got a disconnect here, which I can hopefully remove. I'll go get I've got a little tool for helping with that kind of thing. And then I need to slice the tape off of those, so back in 2 seconds. Yeah, so disconnect. I was just singing your praises about having good removable things, and you've decided to show me up in front of my 5 viewers. It'd be awkward. There we go. So that's that one. I don't understand these, so right, let's do the easy ones. Completely off camera, but nothing interesting happening here, just electrical tape being sliced. Old sticky electrical tape. Right, what I might do is label these. Oh wait, do I? Yeah. Maybe. I'll regret it if I don't, won't I? Yeah, probably. Oh my god. The shocks aren't connected properly. Yeah, so labels. There we go. I'll do. So, rear drivers. Rear driver's side, which I'm assuming is wiper motors. Yeah. Rear. Oh, that was awful. I don't know what that's. I'm never going to remember what that meant. Oh my god, this pen has splooged everywhere. Ugh. Rear lights. Let's just pull off. Cool. Right, let's turn you around, shall we? Going back the other way. Oh, don't forget my stuff. Right, what's actually holding this all in place? Not a lot. So these go, so I've got a connect there which goes to like the doors. I need to disconnect that. Rear passenger, if I say that's rear passenger. Pen stinks. Might remember where they go. Clambering time. Oh, that's the door switch. Oh well, I mean half of it's not attached to anything. How do I do this? Held in place. Oh my god, that's like the world's tiniest screwdriver. Right, okay. Let me figure that out. Oh shit, that came off. Yeah, I do wonder if I need new door seals as well. That'll be interesting. Should be able to get something, but oh my god. Right. Tiniest screwdriver. So tiny Phillips. See if that is tiny enough. Pull you through a bit if I can. Stopping it. Everything else. Okay. Let's do this the awkward way, shall we? Use this absolutely minuscule screw. Actually come up. That's what somebody's got this for. Okay, no. There we go. Give me some room to play. That is the world's most basic switch going. Doesn't even stay in place unless you've got, stay together unless you've got the thing on the back of it. Oh no, that's right, that yellow thing's not attached to anything. I don't know what that was supposed to be attached to. Again, future me problem. We've got a lot of those future me problems. But the upsides of a fairly simple old car They're fairly simple future me problems. Touch wood. Cool. So that's that little light switch. That little light switch of mine. I'm gonna lose it somewhere. It's called nipple cover. Right. So I'm gonna have to do the same on that side as well, probably. Oh yeah, we have had some patches. A few repair patches here and there. Yeah, I'm totally gonna make some brackets for some speakers, I think. That'll be a fun project. Oh, okay. Title this video, Old Man Clambers Around Inside a Car. Right, anyway. Old man does still need to clamber around inside a car, so let's get out the other side again. I'm still here, by the way. Just completely out of camera shot. That was a very competent filmmaker that I am. Sometimes you just can't be asked to move things. There we go. Right. That's that little bit. So, I'm gonna. So that has got to be like the handbrake switch, because there's nothing else. Oh wait, no, that's already that's there. Okay, that is a thing. I don't know what that plug's for. I'll figure it out at some point. Right. So I need to detach that, which I think is just a, yeah. There's probably a knack to these things, but I do not have said knack. Oh, I am not removing the whole switch that doesn't actually work anyway. Oh wait, that is. Oh, in fact, let's do that desk slightly differently. Take the whole freaking switch off. Way easier. There we go. And then put that screw back in there so that we do not lose it. There we go. It's HB, Handbrick, Handbricks. I just need to unplug that plug over there, and then in theory I think I can get all the wiring out of the way if I can get it out of these little runs. So let's have a mini tidy up. Let's get those out of the way. I need pass foot, and another HB. Oh, that's handbrake, so that's definitely going to still need to be there. Yeah, there's no way I can get that wrong, so don't need that for a few minutes. Let's put the lid back on that and dump that out here. Let's de-tape this and clamber back in the car like an awkward old man. Awkward old man mode engaged. Oh, that door's open. That was not the best place to lean. Right. Let's sweet. That was nice and easy. Oh, you can take that off as well. I need to go through and remove all of the bits of tape from everywhere. For now, let's just work on getting all this out, shall we? So that's that speaker, that's that switch. None of that should be entwined into this. You need to piss off. I think you're to do with the bonnet clip, which probably won't be going back on. Because also I don't need that one. That? Oh, that's on a bit that's already been removed. We're all good. It's just this handbrake switch. Right, no, handbrake switch has already come through. It's just this random bit of yellow wire. Okay. Cool. Right. Figure it out. Okay, so because I've just done it the way I have, that's just a reet mess now. Damn it. have ended up looping these up with each other, but I have. Oh, Jesus Christ, what have I done? Right, okay, we are at a point. We have done a thing. Yeah, right, I need a bag to put all of that in. So let's sort that out. I shall do this bit quickly as the battery is almost dead. Yeah. So this is my interior wiring loom. So I was going to attempt to try and do this in a very methodical manner, but I don't know if that's really possible. We'll see. I'll save another time for making it all look neat and tidy. Right now, I just need it out of the way and in a bag. Yeah. So that is the interior loom disconnected and moved out the way for now. I've got a couple of little like wire things I think the next thing to do will be getting everything dry-ish and doing a bit of a clean up and a convert on things, I think. So for now we'll leave it there for this one and catch up again in the next one. So as always, if you stayed till the end, thanks for watching. See you later.